Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're looking at part 2 of our ranking anime. So last time we did was like 4 months ago. That's because I watched like 23 anime, and here they are. I will make some adjustments to this very quickly, but before we head on to the new batch we have here, we have 11 new anime to rank. It should be fun. Yeah, we've watched now 34. Yeah, I'm going strong, bro. I'm going real strong with this. But anyways, I think we should just first see where our placements are at. So first of all, right, the DC tier won't change. Doraemon and Overlord are still quite decent. Overlord's like not for me, I guess. Now listen, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I might really watch it to see what others see, but personally I just wasn't loving it. Everyone else did. Now the one I will change is change some mine to a great tier. I'll probably put it there. Oh, wait, there. Yeah, because I watched the Razzie Arc movie and oh my god, that was really good. So it bumped up the tier. And I think I'll move Dandadan up to great as well, probably. And actually, no, yeah, I'll wait until third season. Third season's supposed to come out on January 2027. So I'll wait for that season to come out. So Naruto, I'll probably keep Naruto there. ReZero will probably go up a tier, up there. Listen, ReZero. All I'm saying is, wow, season 4 is currently airing. I haven't seen the new episodes yet because it's not in a dub. So I'm not watching it yet. But it could become my favourite anime by the end of season 4. It could be. So when I make an updated ranking, I'll probably put the masterpiece. Also, I'm going to put Attack on Titan ahead of Fullmetal Alchemist because Attack on Titan is my true favourite. I had to figure that one out. Overall, there's some small minor adjustments I made. Anyways, just getting to the new anime that I want to rank in a tier list. First up we have Black Clover, and I've got to say I really like Black Clover. I think it's a great show. There are a few problems, like the story is a bit basic. I think I do like us becoming the Wizard King. Also, Yami's cool. The Black Balls are amazing. I love all the Black Balls except for Noelle. Noelle's a bitch. I can't stand Noelle. Alright, she's just a typical tsundere, and I get that her family gives her unrealistic expectations. But the way she treats Asta is just unacceptable. I can't stand her. Also, it's a bit more minor complaint, because the character is minor. Domina, I don't like her. For some odd reason, she's included in one arc, and I really didn't like how she treated her fiance. Listen, I get that she was hostage, put in a hostage situation, and was pretty upset with him, but there's no reason to abuse him like that. There just isn't. And I find it maybe to be acceptable. The fact that they played it for laughs is maybe uncomfortable. It made me nearly drop the entire show, but instead of dropping the show, I decided to drop the arc because I realized that she probably won't appear again. Well, then she did. Well, then she appeared for a quick cameo, but Gladys Fonzel wasn't there. So she can't abuse him anymore. I really do hope they fucking broke it off. I really do. Anyways, I don't know why to complain about a minor character, but I really couldn't stand her. But anyways, other than that, Black Clover's great. I do like most of the characters except for the few I listed off. I'll put Black Clover probably up here. Maybe just before. Actually, I think it's. I'll put it right before Pokemon. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, bro! There we go. Okay, next we've got Bleach. Now I finished Bleach I think a few weeks back. I haven't seen the new episodes because it's not out in dub yet for some reason. But I pulled up the Bleach in 3 months. I started back in April, and I've got to say I really like Bleach. I do. At first I didn't like it that much because I thought it was a bit slow. The Soul Society arc was good, but not as good as everyone said it was. The Hueco Mundo arc was so long. I don't know why it was that long. It was really boring. I sat through it all, but oh my god, it was so boring. That arc. But Thousand Year Blood War is really good. I love Thousand Year Blood War. I think it's a great addition. I do. And also the animation looks really good as well. I really like I like Ichigo. I do. Orihime is cool. A lot of people don't like her because she didn't do anything, but I actually really like her character. I think she's sweet. Rukia is a bit of a handful, I know that. I don't like who's that annoying bitch? The really small one constantly. Oh, Hiyori. I think that's her name. Hiyori, I don't like her. I like Urahara. I think Kisuke is a cool character. I do. I also like Chad. He's he's a very cool, fun character, and very chill. I like the story as well. I think the story's good. I like the villains like I like Aizen. I also like Ulquiorra. I like Yuavaha. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yuavaha. Who cares? That's how you pronounce it. I do like them. I think the story's going places, and I can't wait to see how it ends. I will put it maybe just above Demon Slayer. There we go. Right there. I think it's a great show. Okay, next up we have Witch Hat Atelier. Now, because I haven't finished season 1 because I have other shows to watch. I think up to episode 9. I want to say, from what I watched, it was really good. I really like it. I like the animation. I think the animation is incredible. I do. I think the fantasy world, they do a really nice job with it. Fantasy anime can be a bit generic because it's been overdone, but I really like what they've done here. I think it works really well. Also, I really like, I know it's going to be a bit of a dumb comparison, but I think it's kind of similar to the Owl House in a way, because it's glyphs, and also apparently Dana Terrace and the creator of, which I tell you I forgot her name, are like friends. Apparently that's what I heard, and apparently they exchange notes and stuff, and exchange drawings. That's what I heard, and I think it's pretty cool. I do like that. It's a cool dynamic, and I do like, I like, Keyfree. Keyfree's the GOAT. Everyone knows that, and he's a really sexy British accent. I unfortunately wasn't blessed with that. But yeah, I will put it in great. I'll put it maybe, I should put like just, probably there. I think that's a good place to put it. Okay, next up is Windbreaker. Windbreaker is an interesting one. It's not like a very well known show. A lot of people do know it if you're like deep into the anime community. But a lot of people don't know it, and I gotta say, they should know it. It's a great show. I think it's one of those shows that really gets you going. Also, although I'm not a fan of Tsundere characters, I think Sakura, not Naruto Sakura because she's a bitch, but Sakura from this show, is actually a really good character, despite him being a Tsundere. He actually has a good reason, because he doesn't really know how to like beat your love, because he lives alone. He is alone, so he doesn't really understand it in a way. I do feel bad for him, and I can't wait for his backstory to be fully explored. I'm really excited for season 3. I hope that comes out soon, because I've been quite excited for it, to be honest. I do like it. I think it's a great show overall. I think I'll put it just before Oshinoko, maybe. Yeah, just there. The weakest great tier, but I do think it's amazing where it's at. You know what I mean. Anyways, next up we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I do like it a lot. It is very bizarre. A lot of bizarre things happen. I think it's a fantastic show. I like Jotaro. Everyone likes Jotaro. Joseph Joestar's cool as well. Also, can I just say, Jonathan's probably the most forgotten Joestar, I swear to God. Like, do you really see many people talk about Jonathan? I really think you don't. Yeah, but there's also Dio Brando. I like a Dio, he's sick. Yeah, I like the very Italian influence some of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures has. I think Golden Wind is entirely set in Italy, which I think is pretty cool, because it's like my secondary home. I see it as that anyways. Yeah. Anyways, I really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think it's an amazing show. The problem is that it kind of like overstayed its welcome for me, because I finished it in like 2 months, I think, but it felt very long. It really did. Probably because it's like nearly 200 episodes. I haven't seen part 7 yet, the first episode of it, because I'm waiting for the rest of it. I'm waiting for like the next episodes to come out. That's why I'm seeing like Steel Ball Run yet. That's the name, but I keep forgetting the name because I haven't seen it yet. But overall, I do like it. I think it's an amazing show. I would probably say it's the weakest amazing series. I would. So I'm gonna put Assassination Classroom a little ahead. I think it's a great show, but in my opinion, it feels a little pacing can be a bit wishy-washy, I feel, and also I need to mention this: the Monster of the Week format doesn't really work too well. I'm not really a big fan of that, because I personally prefer serialized stories. It is a serialized show, but also feels episodic at times. Specifically Part 3. Part 3 was very episodic, despite there clearly being a clear goal that they had to, like, you know, get to Dio Egypt, you know what I mean? Okay, anyways, next up is Konosuba. Now, Konosuba is actually quite good. I didn't love it, but I thought it was really funny. It's like a gag comedy, and it's actually a really chill show. Like, you can watch it and not have, like, too much of a problem. Well, the problem is there's too much fan service. I know a lot of people in the anime community don't really care about fan service, but I kind of do, because it kind of takes away from the experience. And if I'm honest, if you need fan service to make a show good, then it's not good. But Konosuba is good. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but I probably would put in good tier. I do like it. and it does have very funny moments. But there are times where it feels a bit much, like the panty thief thing. What was that? I don't know. I like Kazuma though. And of course, we can't really mention Kazuma without his signature thing for gender equality. Like, you can't go wrong with that. His belief that equal rights, equal fights, you know what I mean? Honestly, I believe in Kazuma. He knows what's up. And also, I think he and Megumi shit together. I do. They're very chaotic together, I think they work. Aqua's cool, I like Aqua. Darkness is very perverse, but whatever. She's a pervert, but we love Darkness. We do. Yeah, anyways, Megumi and Kazuma should get together for obvious reasons. Anyways, next up, One Piece. This one's the big one. So, One Piece is a show that I actually really like. At first, I wasn't sure about it, because it felt a bit slow, and of course, since it came out back in 1999, it's very old. But I'm actually really enjoying it. I started back in May, I think near the end of May, and I actually really like it. I currently just finished Enies Lobby. I think there's 13 more episodes until like the 10 episode filler block. I think I finished episode 312, and I'm the post Enies Lobby arc. So this should be interesting. Yeah, so we're still in pre-time skip, but I really like Enies Lobby and Water 7. The Answer Liverman was incredible. I'm quite excited to see what's next for One Piece though, because I've got to say, the animation, Jesus Christ, I've seen what the animation can look like, and I think that's Vincent Chansard's doing. I've got to say, Vincent Chansard is incredible. Yeah, I really like One Piece's story though, even if it feels a bit too long and the pacing feels a bit iffy sometimes. I do like it quite a lot. I think it's an amazing show. I wouldn't say it's like a masterpiece just yet, because I'm still figuring out what's up. But I'm quite excited to see where the story goes, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint. I know there are some arcs that people didn't like, so I'm probably going to get to those and probably have the same opinion. But it's fine. I think One Piece is a great show. But one thing I do need to mention is that gag with Nami constantly punching Luffy needs to stop. I didn't like it. It's just not funny. I've never been a fan of violence as a comedy. I think if you use violence for comedy, with stuff like that, it's just not very funny. Like, don't get me wrong, it can be funny if it's like cartoonishly wacky. Like, for example, what Tom and Jerry does. Like, stuff like that. But I feel like, should I say it outright? I think I'll say it outright. But having it as the woman hitting the man and thinking it's funny, it's just not. I'm sorry, that kind of thing is just not funny. Like, in my opinion, it would be more funnier if Usopp, Zoro, or Sanji did that instead, because they're all guys, so it's less uncomfortable for me. Yeah, hopefully you know what I mean. But anyways, next up we've got Classroom of the Elite. Now listen, Classroom of the Elite is a very controversial show because people think it's one of the shows that you have to make every other character dumb, so the main character looks smart. I get that, but I actually really like the show. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes of season 4 yet because I've been not watching other shows, and so I wasn't in dub when I caught up to the show. But I really like it. I think it's a great show. Aina Koji is an interesting character. I'm not gonna glaze him because that's fucking cringe, but I do like it. But I do like him. I think he's a cool character. I like Horikita. I think he's cool. And Kushida is a very interesting character. I like how two-faced she is. My favourite character is probably Ichinose though. I like Ichinose a lot. Her backstory is quite interesting. I can't wait for her to explore. Also, apparently from what I hear, apparently she turns into a yandere because of Aina Koji. That's something I heard from like other people. Apparently it happens in the light novels. I kind of can't wait to get to that though because that sounds fun. Anyways, I do like the show quite a lot. I think it's great. I'll put it. I'll be honest. It's a. I know. It makes it ridiculous to put it all up there, but come on, I really like it, I do. Except we've got Lord of the Mysteries. People are gonna probably call me crazy for even putting this here, but I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like it, and despite it being very confusing, I found it to be fascinating. There's only 13 episodes out of season 1. Season 2 is probably coming like next year. I found it very confusing, but I found it to be a very fascinating show because I don't know, the world is really cool. I like Klein Moretti, it's a cool character as well. Although the show got very confusing and my brain is very small, so I didn't quite understand it. But if the show does go on, I might like it a lot more. I will put it probably. Where should I put it? I'll probably put it above Oshinoko. I think it's a great show. It could be way better in season 2. but we'll see. Also, here's season 2 of 30 episodes. I'm not sure about the true though. Except we've got Sword Art Online. This is another very controversial show. Say what you want though. I actually really liked it. I did. I finished it like I think a week ago. I think I'm not mistaken. And I'm not gonna lie, it was actually quite good. It was very good actually. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. They don't really do anything with the death game thing. It finishes in like 14 episodes, and the rest is just going to virtual worlds and stuff. I think that's still pretty cool, but I wish they did more of the concept. I also do agree that what Suga did with Arsenal was not okay. It just wasn't. Like, I just don't... And it felt more like shock factor than anything. So yeah, I kind of don't like Alpha either. A lot of people don't like Alpha, and I'm on that boat. Yeah, I gotta say. And they do that in like season 2 as well. With Shinkawa. I think he tried to assault Asura or Sinon. And again, made me quite uncomfortable. The same thing in Alicization as well. But Alicization is actually really good. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! My beloved. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Sad he was only there for like a season. But his presence was still noticeable even after his death. Sorry to spoil that, whoops. I do really like Sword Art Online, despite the weird factors of it. I'll put it... maybe just there? No, actually, I'll put just before Pokemon. There we go, right there. Anyways, finally we've got Mob Psycho 100. So I haven't actually finished Mob Psycho 100 yet. I think I'm halfway through season 2. I'm getting there though. I've got to say, I really like Mob Psycho 100. I like Mob. I think Mob is really cool. I like Reagan. Everyone loves Reagan, and I'm on that same boat. I think Reagan's a cool character. Everything about him is really nice. He's a scam artist, but he does care a lot for Mob. He does. Also, I think Mob Psycho powers are really cool and like how they're being fully explored. Also, Mob is too kind for his own good. Like, he should stand up for himself sometime, you know what I mean? But I'm putting it, like, near the top. I think it's very good. I think it is. So, hang on. I'm going to rearrange them. There we go. I think if I get further into it, I might probably put it in Amazing tier. But right now, I think that's where it should go. Overall, that is the updated list. Nothing below decent. But trust me, when I watch shows like... well, trust me, when I get into shows like Rent a Girlfriend. Or, what's the other one? Domestic Girlfriend, I know I'll start hitting some shows, I know. But right now, nothing has happened just yet that I dislike. Probably because all the shows I'm watching are bangers, bro. But yeah, overall, there's the updated list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody, and see you guys next time. Bye.